Guess who's back? Back again. Blaze is back. Tell a friend. All right. Well, those who were here for last, how do we put this? Torture session know that we got some decent artifacts off of the road to number 1 Keqing, where we spent the equivalent of 17 condensed resin trying for pieces. And all of those pieces unequivocally failed. But we have 200 original. We have 5 condensed. And we all know what that means. It is back to the Majimi Died Court once again to once again attempt to get that final spot. We will not fail. I said that last time and we failed. But eventually we have to succeed. Eventually we shall win. The game cannot stop us forever. Eventually we will win. And that starts right here. Get him. Alright. Crit rate, crit damage, artifact. Let's go. Not a great start. We keep going. We can't build Mizuki until this character is done. Alright. Well, that was half of what we needed. Come on. Bing, bang, boom. Come here, big guy. I'd like to have a talk to you about your artifact's extended warranty. Let us do this. Come on. Come on. We can do this. It can happen. I believe it's possible.
Get to work. Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of Keqing. Burn it down.
The series cannot evolve until Keqing is built. We cannot move on to another character until we've hit that top 1%. So give it to us here and now. We really like teasing with the crit rate or the crit damage, but not both on the same artifact. Why you gotta be like that? Why? What joy does that give you? Listen, Poyovers. Hook me up, yeah? The viewers want to see it. The viewers want to see it. Hook me up. Just give us that last little push we need. You've got enough condensed resin out of me. We've probably almost put 58 condensed resin into this at this point. Come on. Come on. Stop. Alright. Well, we hop over to the tree, and we condense some resin there. Well, we get the thing to condense the resin there. Come here, crystal fly. Welcome, welcome. First 5 pieces, not so, or first 5 condensed resin didn't do great, not gonna lie. But we're still here, still trying. We've probably put around 50 condensed into this series at this point, which may not seem like a ton, but it is quite a lot. Hopefully, we'll be able to get something today. There are definitely pieces that we can get and that can be improved pretty easily. The sands on the Keqing that we have currently is probably the easiest one to move. We've got a little bit of condensed resin. Not a ton, but a little bit. And we'll probably end up using that here. Let's see, how much do we have? We have 1 transient and 2 fragile. So we got another, 180 resin we can use here. But hopefully we won't need it. Hopefully another 5 will be enough. Also, let me know if we're having any audio issues with, for example, keyboard clicking. I'm testing out some new mic stuff, trying to hopefully make things work a little better, but I can never really tell on my end. Alright. Come on. And do that for no reason. Ow. How is your day going today? Thank you for joining, of course. Attempt number 6. Can we get there? No. Okay. We continue.
Time to shine. Get to work. Eat lolling, eat papa, light it up.
Goodbye, Abyss Mage, and goodbye, you. Come on, Hoyoverse. Let me have it. Give me that perfect piece. We will lock that, because I do need a physical damage piece. Cool, cool. Good to know there's nothing going wrong with the mic. Let's see. Have you been to any of our previous Road to #1 Keqing streams before? Come on. That's healing bonus. Neither of those quite what we're looking for here. Well, for a bit of history, we've been doing this series every couple of days, every 2, I believe, for the most part, for probably about a month now. We're probably going close to 50 condensed. We get some decent pieces. Nothing has quite been able to get us to that final. We're currently top 2% on the Akasha. We're just trying to get that last little 1% there. Last stream was one of the longer ones. We ended up putting about 1,700 resin into that stream. Alright, last attempt from these, otherwise we're going to have to dip into the condensed. Thanks a lot, game. Alright. Well, before we dip into the condensed, we have one more attempt in the strong box to see if maybe we can get something from there. This is what our Keqing currently looks like we've got two-piece Marashose Hunter, Flower 17% crit rate, 7% crit damage. Feather has 11.4% crit damage, 14.4% crit rate. Sands is the one that I think is most likely going to be able to be improved. 12.4% crit damage, 10.5% crit rate. Goblet, electro damage bonus, 28% crit damage, and 7% crit rate. And Crown, 31.1% crit rate, obviously, and 27.2% crit damage. We're currently around 4,700, which is the top 2%. We probably need like around 1,000 more spots on the Akasha in order to get there. All right. Strongbox. Emblem of Severed Fate. How many artifacts do we get out of this? We get 7. 7 more chances. Nope. That has potential. No. Those are almost the exact same. None of those quite doing it. Feed them in. That gives us 2 more. No. No. 1 to go. Not really. Okay. Well, we do have that 1 artifact we can try. What is it currently? So that has to beat a pretty good one, though. That would currently have to beat... For one, it's a crit damage versus crit rate goblet, so we do have that going against us. But let us see what we can do with what we have. We'll take it to +8. If it can go into crit rate, then that would be beneficial. Yeah, no, we're not going to do it with flat attack and defense. That is definitely not going to get us there, and so we have to dip into the reserves. And to do that, we'll have to head over to Dawn Winery and grab a couple more crystal flies. But hopefully the reserves will get us where we need to be. The current plan, and has generally been the plan since we started the series, is that after Keqing, we're going to move on to the Raiden Shogun, who I believe is top 7 or 8% currently. And then we'll have... The plan is to go through everybody at some point or another, but that will involve eventually having to finish Keqing. So, until that happens, we are stuck on the road to number 1 Keqing. Currently, there are 4 top 1% on this account that I had done before I started really streaming. Those being... I just picked up crystal flies. Oh, right. Ignore me. But yes, Farina, Ganyu... Oh, I can't do that from in here. Quality of life update, oh yeah. But yes, Farina, Ganyu, Nilu, and... I can't remember the 4th off the top of my head. But that is the 4 that we have. Grab these. Mayus, I'd like to use the alchemy bench. Thank you. We got 4 more shots at it. Well, 5 because we have 20 resin. 4 condensed, 1 regular. Giving us a total of 5 more attempts at it over at the Mojimi Dyed Court. Let's see what we can do. Alright. You know what, let's put Keqing in the team, why not? Yes, something has come up. We are hoping to finish you today. Maybe you being here will give us the luck we need. And that, and that. Never back down, never give up. Kill the Abyss Mage every single time. Fight from the sky! Alright, Keqing, claim your own artifacts. Crit rate, crit damage. Preferably a Sans with attack percent. Not helpful. We keep going.
Strike a pose. Let the world collide. Full throttle. You two. Time to end them. Fulfill our path.
I hope so. I mean, it will definitely get done. It is just a matter of how long it will take. Come on.
Name echo in song. Yoo-hoo! Show no mercy. Get to work. Eat lolly. Eat papa. Burn it down. Incinerate.
Leave 3 to go. Yep, 3 runs to go. This will be 2. Another set. Nothing. To those curious why I'm not upgrading, for example, both of those had crit lines on them. At this point, the Flower and Feather are already so high CV, crit value, that they need to have both stats on them from the start in order to really be able to qualify as potentially being able to do anything. For Flower and Feather, we're basically looking for 4-liners. Otherwise, we can't quite hit that CV threshold that we need. To those not familiar, CV crit rate times 2 plus crit damage equals CV, which is crit value. I said I wanted a 4-liner, but I said I want a double crit game. Alright, last run. Then we have the strong box one more time.
Fulfill our pact. Get to work. Suffer the wrath. Rise with the sun. Wrath from the sky. Rev the engines.
A little bit of a hit and run there. And
With sword comes shadow.
one last attempt. One last piece. Well, that was disappointing. Alright, Strongbox, you're really gonna have to carry today. Usually we at least get, one semi-decent thing. Oh, now you want to talk to me, Keqing. Alright, Strongbox. Three strong boxes? No. Ha ha. Well, I guess we have these other alternative pieces that are not super great, but, and actually, you know what? I was holding on to that one. Just holding on to that defense main for maybe a Ito or something down the line, but I don't think that's actually going to be particularly useful. Actually, wait, that's healing bonus. There's some memes that can be done with healers for that, so you know what? We will keep that. Alright, well, we can at least level up those 1 stat line artifacts and salvage all of this. Nothing great for Keqing, and by great I mean nothing even feasible for Keqing. But we do have a couple of options for other characters. So let's start out with... Yeah, let's start with the physical damage goblet. This needs to roll crit rate, and we can put it on Eula. Alright, well, there goes that. Next up, we have this HP percent goblet. which maybe would be an off-piece, but there are some characters who can use it. Get plus 20 and see how it rolls. Well, that's just depressing, isn't it? Alright, so much for that. That looks like I never even rolled it. Still looks like it's plus 0. And we have this defense one. Let's throw this in and see what happens. That's incredibly mid. And we have this one. Maybe at least the meme artifact will pull through. Don't let your memes be dreams. That's just so depressing. Alright, well, that couldn't have gone much worse. Is there anything worth even attempting? Sure, you know what? Sure. In the 1 in a million chance that it rolls crit rate and whatever. And that's about what I expected. Lasai. Well, a rather disappointing episode of the road to #1 Keqing. The build remains the same.
Thank you for
Yes, thank you for the 20 Primo Gems. Thank you for helping with Battle Pass. And how do we want to end off? Let's see. We're not going to be pulling on the Mizuki banner. We got 3 days till that resets, so good luck to those who are pulling from either Mizuki or anything from the next update. We could... Actually, we have a way of ending these streams traditionally, at least while the event is active. We do the 3 anecdotes. So let's start out with Rosaria, shall we? Maybe Keqing will be able to impart some words of wisdom on our way out. Rosaria, are you in the cathedral? Or on top of it, like Amber was earlier? Let's find out. Are you in here? Oh, you're off to the side of the cathedral. Alright. Very well, then. Yeah, these conversations have tended to be 50-50. Also, Alfred is usually over here. Oh, Albert. Well, this will be fun. Are you stalking Barbara again?
Could I trouble you to deliver this letter to
Yes, you are.
on my behalf?
No, can we kill you instead? Thank you, Rosaria.
Please don't misunderstand. This isn't a private letter. It's an anthem that we of the fan club composed together. Well,
Yeah. Stalker people. Get over here.
charity work? Oh, please don't joke. If you really want to help me, then please enlighten me.
You're gonna ask Rosaria.
I don't know how to express my
Okay.
feelings.
Why do I feel like the answer to this question is gonna be yes?
Of course.
Yep.
I'd give anything for her, body and soul. She's so wonderful and
You've stalked her through like 3 Windbloom festivals, buddy.
I'm club president. You mean that rather than having my eyes fixed on Barbara all the time, I should go out and help people and make them smile?
That would be a more healthy way of doing what you're doing, but you're still stalking.
Very well. Thank you, sister. I'll pass your words on to everyone in the fan club.
Please don't. I'm pretty sure you're still the only one in the fan club. Somehow I feel like you're not going to solve Barbara's problem with that person. Oh, great. And technically speaking, canonically, didn't change anything. But it is funny that he's immediately back to hiding behind here, stalking Barbara. Any last words of wisdom? Okay. You clock out. On to the next one. Fischl, hi, how you doing? It actually probably makes sense to go to the theater lobby and leave, because I think that's going to put us out of the library. Hi, Coco. Leave the current room. Yes, I would. You in here, Fischl? Hello. Hi, Oz.
Do not grieve so, mein Fräulein.
Tragic moment?
Well, Barbara was getting harassed about 5 seconds ago, so I don't know if it'll be more tragic than that.
You mean Lisa? What did she do?
Ms. Lisa believes that scribbling on books counts as damaging them, and has thus taken the Heilige Edikte der Verurteilung out of mein Fräulein's hands.
To those who haven't seen the first part of this, the Heilige Edikte der Verurteilung is basically a book on how to understand Fischl.
And while she is quite angry, mein Fräulein's unforgivables usually end up as forgivables. She does understand that it was she who was wrong in the first place.
I have a feeling
After
Fischl's not
all.
going to like that.
But can't you edit your own book?
Unfortunately, it is rather more complicated than that. For this text was penned not by mein Fräulein, but the adventurers of the guild.
Oh,
The Adventurers of the Guild.
dictionary is about her, but not by her.
Indeed. Furthermore, it now belongs to the library's collection, and as such, it falls under Miss Lisa's custody.
Oh yeah, this is getting complicated, all right. Okay, let's think about this for a sec. Hang on, couldn't we edit the text so long as we got permission from Lisa and the adventurers?
It will not be hard to negotiate with the adventurers, but Miss Lisa will be trickier to handle. She appears to have anticipated this, having left the library right after confiscating the book.
Have you tried Jean's
Where
office?
she has gone.
Man, I wish that they had been able to. This had been after the whole strike thing got resolved, because Fischl is always so fun to hear the voice acting for.
Quick, Oz, translate for us, would you?
Mein Fräulein is saying that she will get Lisa to agree somehow.
Lisa can be a bit stubborn, so have fun with that. And who is our last visitor of the day? Looks like we're going to Liyue. Keqing and Shenyun. Let's save Keqing for the next episode of Road to Number 1 Keqing. Shenyun, how you doing? And are you voiced? Why are you hanging out in front of the perfume store? Oh, never mind. You're a little past the perfume store, thankfully. Oh, Shenha. A welcome surprise.
Shenyun? Shenhe? What are you two talking about?
Hello there, Shenyun.
Oh, of course! Friendships need to be maintained from time to time, don't they? Also, Paimon overheard you talking about a good meal. Is there something Paimon should know about that?
I feel like we should be giving Paimon an evil glare right about now. Are we calling Shenyun old?
O'er mountains tall and rivers wide, come see Liu's wondrous sights. Accommodation at special guest suites, tasting authentic local delicacies, traveling in exclusive carriages. Wow! Paimon kinda wants to try this out too!
I mean, there is that. Shenyun's kind of already seen all this.
Also, a trip this luxurious couldn't have been cheap, right?
Ah. Shenhe's smile, that's a rare.
Huh? Wait, haven't you paid the deposit already?
Ah, yes, assault the manager.
Uh-oh. What do we do? She's mad for sure. Come on, we gotta think of something. Hey!
Don't worry too much about it.
No, she's definitely not mad at you. Don't blame yourself, okay? But even though she said she didn't want to go, she's really proud of you anyway. You should have seen her smile while we were chatting. Any wider and it would have split her face in two. She's probably just disappointed because she was looking forward to this trip. And it went up in smoke. What do you think, Traveler?
I've got a better idea.
Exclusive. Ooh, Paimon gets it! You're going to put together a travel itinerary tailored just for her, right? That's
Get her out of Liyue?
Nice one, Traveler. Oh, and what do you think, Shenhe? Just leave it to us. She's the world-famous traveler, after all, and Paimon's her super awesome guide. We'll come up with a trip that's up to Shenyun's standards for sure.
Ah, so we are getting her out of Liyue. That makes sense.
Since she's seen all there is to see in Liyue already, let's take the opportunity to bring her to places further afield. We're spoiled for choice, though. Where should we recommend she go first?
Mondstadt, the city of wind and freedom. A fine place to start a journey.
That's where we started out too, after all. Mondstadt City, Star Snatch Cliff, Windrise, and Sweet Madams. Oh, gotta jot everything down.
Give this Mondstadt travel guide to Shenyun. Thank you, Paimon, and thank you for reading. Happy to help. Alright, everybody. We got a little 35 minutes, so stream in. The road to number 1 Keqing continues onward as we continue failing. But until next time, everybody, it's been a pleasure. And this is Blaze from Blazing Flame Studio, signing off.